What's going on, everybody? It is, let's see, April 15th. So it is the day before opening day for spring turkey here in Kentucky. And I'm excited. It's time to get back out in the woods. I've got all kinds of intel. I'm headed out here to the drop zone. Unfortunately, this will be one of the last times I hunt the drop zone. The owner sold the property. He actually came to me first, offered me first dibs on it. And for the price, I feel like I can get more land for that kind of money because I don't need a barn. I don't need an old dilapidated house. And I feel like it's just, I don't know. I really like the property. I love the way it sets up. It gets a lot of great deer movement. It holds a lot of turkey, but just for the price, and it's just not the right time. So either way, we have permission to hunt until the closing, which is at the end of this month. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go out here and try to capitalize on some of these birds. So I've got the 6x12 cargo trailer in tow on its maiden voyage. And we're going to, I figured it'd be a great time to bring it out. Not that far from home. We're only about an hour away from the house. So headed out here. Matt's going to join me later on tonight after he gets done with work and gets done with some of the stuff on his farm. But I'm going to get all set up tonight. Going to go out here and set up a blind and throw the decoys in the blind. So all we have to do is just hike out there in the morning and pull the decoys out and hopefully be on the birds. So once we do all that, we're going to try to roost some birds tonight and then have a couple of adult beverages sitting around the campfire and have a great time. So guys, it's spring turkey and it's flop 30 here in Kentucky. So I hope you continue to tune in. I hope we have a lot of success and are bringing you some great action here before too long. So stay tuned. What's up, Matt?
What's up?
We're at Flop 30 Turkey Camp. We got the heat because the weather has turned to crap and kind of nervous. Yeah.
Crap.
So got the little 10x10 gazebo up. Just wanted to walk you guys around, show you the inside. Matt hasn't set up yet. There's the cot, little heater. Got the trucks out. So guys, we are ready to get after these birds tomorrow. Making me a little nervous, Matt. I don't like this weather.
Yeah. You know, the best hunt comes when we have bad weather the night before.
Yeah. Turkey's a little different. But good thing is, with this rain like this, it'll pull in the open fields out of the hardwood. So we're going to get back here tomorrow morning before the sun up. And I was going to go back there and pop up a blind, but these birds will roost right off the edge of this field. And I don't want to take a chance on getting back there. So I'm on this side of the barn, keep all of our noise and everything out of this field tonight. And then tomorrow morning, we'll get back there, throw a blind up. And hopefully we'll get some of these birds pitched down into this field if this weather keeps on like this. So all right, everybody, we are up in the barn loft, the infamous barn loft, where both of us tagged out on both of our bucks this year. And we're just watching this 20-acre field here. I don't know if it's even 20 acres.
I know it's 220 yards to the knoll.
Yeah. So anyway, long story short, we're watching the field. And we're just waiting to see if anything pitches up, see if we can roost a bird. So we kind of have a good game plan for the morning, but we're going to hunt this. And if we haven't had any luck, we're going to drop down into these bottoms and try to strike one up and chase it down. But we're just trying to see if we can roost a bird. And we were trying to get out of the rain. We're going to hit the woods probably about 45 minutes before sunup and try to work this field. If it's still going to be raining, I'm pretty excited because they'll come work this field for a longer time. Yeah. If not, we're gonna drop into this bottom and get in that holler and try to pull one off one of these ridges. But guys, keep hanging in there. It's about to get real fun.
And remember, wake up and hunt.
Oh, wake up and hunt. All right, so we didn't roost any birds. It's now raining, but at the end of the day, we have deer brats on the Coleman, and I don't have any tongs or a spatula or actually really anything. So I'm just gonna cook these things up. Got a little fire going. Super warm in here, even though it's about 45 degrees outside. We got the deer brats on. Got all kinds of stuff. We got some cheese. Handy dandy knife. All kinds of snacks. I got some jalapeno dip. Yeah. Got some chips. Got buns. Deer brats. We're in business, I'm telling you. Turkey Camp 2022, flop 30, baby. Let's go.
Flop 30.
Yeah, look.
Flop out of this cot tonight.
So Matt didn't have a cot, and I was like, man, I only got one cot. And he went and got a cot. And it's a low boy, like you know those trailers, like the low boy trailers you pull up cars on. Like it's a low boy cot. I don't know, Matt. Like
I might be on the ground anyhow.
I think it'll work though. I think it'll work.
Cold, but then I looked upon it. I might have made a haste decision here.
Look at these legs. Look, show them legs. How high? Look at this. like that. That's a low boy. That's a low boy. Low boy cot.
This is gonna be awesome.
So, anyway, we got dinner going. We got the fire going. House is all set up, all leveled off. No birds, but if this rain keeps up, guys, I really think they're gonna be wearing these fields out tomorrow. So we should be good. And then if not, we're gonna dump down to these hollers. We're gonna bomb down there, and we're gonna get them a strike. You figuring this out?
I think I got it figured out. Maybe. Yeah. Welcome to TV land.
Matt's sleeping on the freaking. He's sleeping on. I'm glad I put that nice new floor in there. It's a little cushy. All right, guys, keep hanging in there. It's bound to get crazy. Look. I keep saying stay tuned. I don't think you can leave at this point. All right, so we're back, and we went to Academy last night. I told Matt, I was like, you're gonna need a cot because I only got one cot. Actually, I had to get a cot.
Yeah, and I said I got one at home.
Yeah.
You know, being in the military, you got 4 or 5 left. Couldn't find them nowhere.
So
Well, back
Matt spent the past 45 minutes
that wasn't
stretching out. But he did it. Look. Do the flip test. Oh yeah.
Uncle Sam would be proud.
Matt has got a bed. Matt has a place to sleep tonight, so let's go put it in there. Let's go put it in the house.
All right.
Look, we got. Hey, we got some stuff going on here because this weather has been way crazier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Coming in.
So I already have my bed. I got my bed
It's
all
like
the way
a
down.
bunk bed. Look how low this thing sits. But you know what?
Hey, what do they say? We have room for all kinds of activities.
Listen to that. We played drums tonight. We had a bluegrass band going. We'd be set.
So my cot's a little higher than Matt's cot.
Well, you know, I'm a low, grunt there, low speed.
So we got the the door's closing, but we got the generator, and I don't think we need it.
No, but I think we do. We'll fire it up while it's in here. It'll put us right to sleep. We'll be sleeping.
Yeah,
like
we're just gonna
minutes.
fire it up in there, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
We'll be asleep within minutes.
We got the dogs going. I didn't bring any tongs or utensils, so yeah, I'm just using my finger. It's kind of hot, but they're getting good.
All right.
Got the deer brats, got the cheese, got the hot dog buns, got the Tabasco, and we got Bud Light. Guys, Flop 30 Camp 2022 is off the hook. Hope you guys are having a great time too. See you in the morning. he's on this little island on the other side of the creek, on the other property. And I mean, he's been nonstop, every time I freaking make a call. But he did this last year, and I just don't think he's gonna cross that creek. I got a hen about 120 yards out in this field, been out there for about 25 minutes, just chilling. She's laying down out here. I think she's laying down. But she looks like she could work her way up to the barn, and hopefully something will come out of this wood line and follow her. Matt's posted up in the loft. Got a decoy in front of him. I got these 2 decoys over here, but that hen doesn't pay no attention to any calls or nothing. So I've got a hen, a live hen, 120 yards to my right, my 2 decoys, and then Matt's decoy at the top of the hill. So we got it surrounded. Hopefully we can pull one of these toms out of the woods. Stay tuned. All right, so at this point, I've got 2 birds coming in side by side to my right, about 5 yards out. And I didn't want to take a chance on moving the camera that was to my left and having to move it to this other window and taking that chance that they were going to see me. So I turned my GoPro on that was on my head. And as you can see here, a little high, but we're going to get these birds in the range here in just a second. It's going to clear up. So frustrating because I don't have a visual on what I'm being able to see and what I can't see right now. I can see them with my eyes, but these 2 birds are literally strutting in right there. They're coming into view right now, but you can see them. They're strutting in, and they are side by side. I cannot take the shot. The one that's behind this one here that you're seeing, both of them had short beards, pretty short beard birds. So I looked at the fan, and I didn't see the notorious Jake 3-feather tall center feathers. So I knew that they were mature. And so I'm coming around to the other side, this other window, and getting ready for my shot here. There we go, baby. Here we go. Guys, I called that turkey in from all the way across the creek, all the way up this ridge. I'll show you in a minute. Both of them came in. I had to wait for that little, smaller, it was a little bigger than a Jake, but I had to wait for the big tom to clear. I couldn't reach up and turn the main camera. I was focused over here. I'm hoping the GoPro got the shot. Guys, that's freaking like 4 yards. Matt's up there in the barn looking at me right now. Oh yeah, boy. I worked that turkey. So there's this hen all the way about 120 yards. She came out and just went to sleep in the middle of the field. I don't know if I've ever even seen that before. I guess she was just trying to dry out from the storm last night. And she was out there for a good 40 minutes. Did not pay attention to anything. No decoys. Didn't respond to a call. And she worked her way off finally. And I heard probably about 100 yards, if I was guessing. And it sounded like it was still down the hill. And I heard a and it looked like it was coming from where she just went in at. And I hit it again, and it was close. Oh. That's what it's all about. Flop 30. It didn't flop much. There are a lot of feathers everywhere. I'll jump out here. Go check this bad boy out. Gosh, I mean, he came in right here and he worked through, and I had to wait for him to get 2 steps out in front of that. It looked like a Jake. I don't know, he just had a shorter beard. Could have had beard rot. I mean, neither one of them were acting like Jakes, but they came in side by side, and hopefully I got it on the GoPro. Side by, I couldn't take the shot. I had them right here at like 2 yards. I mean, they came in right next to the blind. And I got to shaking. I had to just lower my gun, take a couple breaths, and then I just moved over to this window, and the longbeard was the one that cleared first, and pow, 40-yard shot. Oh, let me compose myself and get Matt down here. Talk to you in a minute. He ain't the biggest Tom in the world. Little bitty nubby spurs. Probably about a 6-inch beard. But he's not a Jake. And they're firing off again. We're gonna try to get Matt on one of these birds, guys. Stay tuned. Who's that guy? Who's that guy? That guy. I forgot my phone this morning in the little camper. So I don't know what time it is. I don't know nothing.
So you start hitting that call about 7:50.
The one where they started all coming?
Yeah, so I hit you a message saying, hey, about 7:50. Start firing up on the stand over there. And then behind me, there's those right there. You start hitting that call, they all lit up. I'm like, oh yeah, it's getting it.
That's first thing this morning, right? So
No, this is
that's safe, but
shot.
the one I shot?
Leading up to this point, you called them and those two come out right there. I was like,
well, I called them from, I think they jumped the creek.
they did, because I could hear them on the other
Yeah.
side.
And then there's another one firing off back over here.
Yeah, there's behind me.
You didn't see that hen? That hen sat out there for 40 minutes.
Never, where I'm at, I didn't.
She came out of the woods right down there and worked her way up into the field right about there and just chilled there for like 45 minutes.
Couldn't see her.
At first light. And then she never responded to the calls. She didn't care about the decoys, nothing. And then about the time she went back in those woods over there, she went in like right there, I heard like back over in that way. I'm like, okay. So, and then I heard it was loud back here, but it still sounded like 100 yards off.
So I could hear them across the creek. There's some down by your stand, and there's one behind me in that field. And then I sent you messages like 7:49, 7:50. No response. I'm like,
I forgot my
and
phone.
said,
Remember I told you?
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't forget my phone, or I didn't forget my
right.
phone.
And I was like, I bet he forgot his phone.
Yeah.
Drew's hitting messages. And about time you start hitting that chirp, chirp, and then they lit up. Those two lit up, and I kept hearing them get closer. Every so often, this one will respond. And this one kind of felt like it was going that way. And I watched those two come right up together. I'm like,
Yeah, they came up right there. I mean, and then I had that first window up. And I could see them. And my heart started racing. And I was like, oh, heck.
And I'm sitting there, I hope he knows they're there. Because they're coming up behind you. I was wanting to say, look right, look right.
Look, their heads were just glowing coming up through there. I saw they both had shorter beards, and I didn't know if he had beard rot, because when he fanned out, I knew he wasn't a Jake because he didn't have those tall, tall center feathers. So I knew it was a mature bird. He just had a little short. Both of them had pretty short beards, but this one was the longest one. It's only about 6 inches.
I says, too far for a phone, so I got my binos.
I'm probably not even filming. I'm trying to hold this thing out here.
So like I said, I grabbed my phone real quick. I was going to film something from my end, but I was like, man, it's too far away. So I just grabbed my binos and sat there for the show.
Did you see me take the shot?
Oh, yeah. And then that one kind of jumped up and he kind of went out this way.
Yeah, and he putted going down. He's like, putt, putt, putt.
Oh, no, he crashed. Right towards the end, he was crashing, hitting things.
I mean, there wasn't no flop, no nothing at that yard. What is that, 4 yards?
Oh, all I seen was,
yeah.
I couldn't see the bird. I mean, I seen him, and I lost the second one over the hill, but then I heard boom. All I said was, oh, he got him.
Yeah. Look at this. I mean, when you shoot them at 4 yards with a 3.5 inch sound, like,
Music still plays without a crowd, but the quiet still feels so loud.
All right, what's going on, everybody? It is Sunday, so happy Easter. Hope everybody has a safe and joyful day with your friends and family. But anyway, we did not have any luck yesterday afternoon. We went back to camp, ate some lunch, kind of just chilled out for a little while, tried to rest up, and then we got back out to the field. So what I expected to happen started happening. There was a big flock of turkeys in the other field across the street on the other property, and they started working my way or our way. And then they started coming across the road. And so what I told Matt, what they typically will do is come across, work their way up that hillside where I killed that bird yesterday morning, and then work either around the back side of that field or across that field and roost in the trees to the right side. So about 4:30, 5 o'clock, something like that. No, about 4:30, we hiked out and got a nice setup, put the decoys out right on the edge of the field, tucked the blind back in a little bit, right in that draw where those turkeys should have come. And we got set up, did some calling for about an hour, hour and a half, and just nothing was striking. And so we kind of looked at each other, and we were both exhausted. We worked all day on Friday, plus set up camp, spent the night out there, which had a little bit of a fiasco, brought the wrong extension cord, so didn't really have power in the camper that night. So got a little chilly, didn't sleep real great. Got back up early, and then I obviously, as you've seen, went out and had some success yesterday morning for opening day. Took that nice young bird. Definitely wasn't the biggest bird I've ever taken, but I was not going to pass it up. And I was just as excited when that bird walked out as I would have if he had a 11, 12 inch rope. So pretty excited about that. Went back out, didn't have no luck last night, so came back home. The cool thing is I came back home, well, I breasted that turkey out, got home, got his fan tacked down on a board, got it curing up, and then pulled the breast out, cleaned them real well, got some of the shot out, because yes, I shot a little low. It was so close that I dropped it down about an inch and totally missed his head, which is fine. I mean, I didn't want to shoot over his head and him run off either. So don't know if I've ever killed a turkey that close to me before. I mean, literally both of them walked in within 5 yards of my blind, and I shot them probably about 4 yards out. But anyway, came home, cleaned that up, and then I put it in a brine last night, a real sweet brine. So it's 1 cup of brown sugar, ½ cup of kosher salt, 2 teaspoons of cracked black pepper. That's how you say it. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, pure maple syrup, and then whisk that real well. Put it in there. 4 cups of water, by the way. But I didn't put that in the fridge all night. Just took that out this morning, and I've got those breasts smoking. So that bird that I harvested yesterday is going to help feed my family and friends for Easter Sunday here. So we've got the turkey breast on. I'm getting ready to throw 2 hams on. We got a lot of people coming over today, but Gonna have a maple syrup glaze over top of the hams, so it'll be a really good complement with the turkey. So I'll show that to you guys here in a minute, but I'm gonna close this one out. I hope you enjoyed our first episode of the 2022 season of Flop 30. We're gonna get back after it. Drew and his wife had a lot of success yesterday, so can't wait to bring that to you guys. We're gonna continue to fill that second tag. Got to get Matt's tags filled. All the other guys are out turkey hunting, and then Drew, myself, his father-in-law, which you saw take that double last season on the deer. We're all going to Ohio, and we're going to do a 4-day out-of-state hunt in Ohio on some public lands. So make sure you tune in for that. So if you haven't already, get down there and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell so you're notified when we're dropping these new episodes. Guys, the 2022 season is going to be legit. It's our 5th year. Hopefully it's getting better, and we're bringing better content based on how our channel is growing. I really think that is the case. But anything that you all would like to see, feel free to drop in the notes. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and until next time, wake up and hunt.